Hello everyone, welcome back. My name is Zealot2Cool. I'm going to be giving you guys a more or less honest critique of Isle, which I think is a really cool and fairly balanced game. It's one of the few games on Roblox that has actually earned my respect and has a lot of replayability in it. Now, I would like to point out everything that it does right. Then start talking about things it can really improve on. One big thing it gets right, and by the way, this is not a scripted video. I'm just pointing it out right now. One thing that it really gets right is the inventory struggle. I think that is amazing. It's so well done, and I'm going to point out. I'm going to talk about something that could potentially mess that up, and I'm thinking about it. I don't know how good of an idea it really is. I'm gonna point it at. I'm gonna pull it out anyway. So, the inventory struggle is great because you need you need more than 3 items. You need like 5 items for. You always feel like you need about 5 items, but you only have 3 inventory slots. So you always feel so limited on what you can and can't bring and use. And I think that is awesome. It's so well done. It makes me feel it's like one of the biggest struggles in the game, and I think it captures it difficulty so well, especially since the main threat in the game is the mercenaries. And a lot of people think it's like the demon monster thing, but really, how likely is it going to kill you? It's going to probably kill you on day 6, and I do have a complaint about that. And I guess I'm just being a Florida man on that one, but I think that the mercenaries are the big main threat, and they capture them very well. They outgun and outman you. They, in some cases, outskill you, and they just are such a impressive force to fight. The elite ones, well, they're kind of unrealistic because 1, you can't carry a minigun like that, and 2, I don't think anyone can teleport, but I think it's really cool how awesome they are to fight. I mean, they're a serious challenge that's thrown in front of you for you to battle. I feel like the game is more built around defeating the mercenaries and being victorious, getting the champion badge more than escaping. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to escape right now. Because escaping, I can escape first day by plane. 2 days by myself by boat, and then and also I think 2 days by laboratory or facility. But the game is very, very well done in the actual terms of difficulty. I think it's great. So we're going to go ahead and go to the warehouse. But it's in its own way balanced. And it's got a good atmosphere. And plenty of good challenge that makes you feel like, yeah, that was good. I want to play it again. And it's got good replayability. And I love it. Love it for that. It's one of the few games in Roblox I actually can respect. And that's really saying something, because generally I hate Roblox games because most of them are copy and paste simulator games. So this one's really got my attention. But there is definitely a fair bit of things that can be done for it. Some of it is improvement, some of it is stuff that I personally would like to see, and it would definitely change not how the game is played per se, but I think it would add several new fun elements, really. First one, and this one I feel a little bit reluctant about saying, but I think it would be dope, would be the addition of backpacks. And it would kind of remove some of the struggle of the inventory and sacrifice of the inventory, and that would be, I don't know if it would be detrimental. So I'm not too sure about that one. You would have to make it really difficult to get the backpacks. Like they would have to be found, like it's some more rooms of the ship that require like level 2 or level 3 key cards to reach, so you don't immediately get them. Or they're found in some room that's hard to reach, but they don't just spawn. As few. So if you're in a 20-man server, only like 2 or 3 people are going to have backpacks in total. And they can't give you that many more slots. Now, I have come up with a better solution to the inventory thing, which I would actually like to see implemented. It's being able to actually equip gear. To have like a slot for wearing goggles and a slot for wearing your vest. That way you can do something in your hands while wearing your goggles. I think that would be huge in this game, because you can see one of the NPCs, specifically the spotter NPC. He's wearing night vision goggles while carrying his battle rifle. So why can't you? Why can't you wear goggles and shoot a rifle? I mean, why can't we? I mean, also, another thing you have to notice is reloads in this game. This is the thing I hate the very most about the game right now, is the fact you can't reload anything. None of the weapons are reloadable. I don't like how the guns are fired, but I would be a bit more lenient on it if we were actually able to reload them. Because the rifle, whatchamacallit, the scoped rifle is a royal pain to shoot. And also picking up items like this. What is this? I can't even pick it up because you can't click on the thing. I have to pick up these fuses and chuck them out of my inventory. There, I got it. So there are definitely things that need improvement, like being able to click on the plane wheel and all. Same with fuses. That's actually really annoying. But there's that. Being able to reload backpacks, those would be huge. Especially being able to reload. The gunplay, it's okay. I really do wish I could just pull up higher in sights and take a shot like I can in 1968 and stuff. But I'm fine with this current combat system. I just wish that you wouldn't stand still for a whole minute unable to do anything after you shoot your revolver, even after you unequip it. That doesn't make sense. Don't tell me it's recoil. Don't tell me it's any of that. And also for the reloading, don't tell me that my character's too stupid to reload. Alright, a lot of the weapons literally have reload instructions written on them, like AR-15s do. And, the battle rifle, it's kind of an AR-15, more of an M4/M16, but, same base gun. So I don't understand why we can't reload. Again, I wish we could actually shoot the guns ourselves and not have to use the auto shooting thing, but I can look past the auto shooting. Now, another thing I wish for is difficulty. And I don't mean make the game harder. Believe me, it is actually plenty hard enough without anything new and special added. I think what we need is a difficulty setting. Because when I first found this game, first off, I thought it was a zombie game. I'm not gonna lie. And I thought, oh wow, I didn't actually read the description. I just saw the picture and thought it's a dead island. So I started loading it up to play it, and I thought, oh, it's this Hunger Games before I figured out what it was. And then I died to the mercenaries, and I was so confused. Should have read the instructions, but the more I played and the more I learned. Hello there. The more I played and the more I learned, the easier the game got. But it was actually very difficult, especially with the 3 inventory slots, for me to figure out how things work in the game. And I do have a few things to propose in order to help with that. A actual difficulty, like difficulty lobbies. Be able to select one in a private lobby, which difficulty, and having 3 different good difficulties. This here would be normal/medium difficulty. It's what you would play on default. If you didn't like select the difficulty. This is perfectly balanced. Now, we should have a easy mode, which the biggest difference is you get 4 or 5 inventory slots instead of just 3. That way people can start figuring out how things work, and they would kind of understand how the game plays. Now, I think one thing that would be another thing to make it a little bit easier is if the monster at night did not kill you on easy mode. And I think that the mercenary should stay about the same difficulty and all. And maybe make it so there's different badges, so it wouldn't go towards the same badges. You have to, for the current badges, you have to do it on normal. But then you have a hard mode, and hard mode should have its own badges as well. Now, hard mode should work like this. When you arrive on the ship is different, for one. It's a different map, different ship, and you are handcuffed. You're not, maybe I should make it like that. Better than lantern. You are not, you don't have your hands free. You speak once the guards shoot you. You know, that sort of thing. Also, the guards should not shoot you on easy mode. I think that was a funny little Easter egg they put in there. But the people, some of the guards, the ship should be different and have more rooms that require key cards and stuff, and some non-key card rooms. So there's actually lots to do on the actual ship itself. And in some of these rooms, guards who got knocked out who will wake up. And they'll wake up on the second day. And some of them will stay in the room that they're in. Some will go out and start looking for the prisoners. I think that would be great. I think that'd be a wonderful addition to the game. And a different, harder map, like harder to escape in every method. Like all the parts are hidden behind different doors and are more spread out, so you can't do what I'm doing right now and escape first day. Because, you know, it kind of defeats the purpose. I mean, if you don't even face any real difficulty. Like, doing this plane escape I'm doing right now, only difficulty is the walking. That takes a little bit of time, but in about 15 minutes-ish in total, you can escape. And with 2 different people, I probably could have done it in a shorter time. So, really, walking is biggest difficulty for that. Now, another thing we need to add, which speaking of walking, is movement. Different types of movement. Specifically, crouching and sprinting. I don't care about prone so much, but you can have this. You have this really cool swimming animation, but you don't have crouching or sprinting. I can understand that every second in real life is a minute in game, and people being able to sprint for a full minute, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, it is, but so is taking the sniper shot that takes about 3 seconds. Does it really take you 3 minutes to line up a shot? I mean, think about that. Kind of throws that one out of, puts a whole new perspective on that. Also, putting on parts and stuff is kind of annoying. Like this. So, really we need... Ooh, this is actually louder than I thought it would be. Reloading, movement, and the difficulty setting. I think those are 3 huge things that could completely change this game. I mean, backpacks would be cool, but I'm not going to count on them. Maybe our actual reward for escaping, because currently escaping is just, wow, nothing happened. Why am I back here, you know? And that's for all the escapes. There's no like secret ending. You don't get any points anywhere. It doesn't say how many escapes you have. I wish it would at least say number of escapes in the lobby, or like difficulty, especially if you add difficulty. I think that would be really cool. Now, don't get me wrong, I like the game. I think it's really cool. And I think that it's a great start. I would not call it a finished product. I know you said in the description that the game is not finished. Cool. I completely understand that. And that's kind of why I'm making this video. I think it would be awesome if you, especially if you added reloading and findable ammo. I mean, I think those are just essential things that this game really needs. Because of all the things here, the most annoying thing in the game, two most annoying things are not being able to sprint, where the NPCs can outrun you, and not being able to reload. And it makes just combat that much harder, and it's exceptionally annoying. And being able to equip stuff like your vest, and like maybe have it visibly show the vest, maybe not, because skin's like mine. And the goggles. Those would be huge. And I had to actually shrink down my character because I keep hitting my head on stuff on here. So being able to crouch would be so handy. I would love to go back to my original height. But yeah. Sprinting, reloading, crouching, potentially backpacks, and difficulty settings. Those are the things I would really like to see. Anything else I said is just stuff I said and I suddenly don't remember because I'm a derp. I hope you have found this useful. I will see you later. Goodbye.